Hello lovelies, I'm Christina and today I am giving you my review of Krampus the Yule Lord by Brom. Now I'm going to read you the synopsis for this amazing book before I get into my review. One Christmas Eve in a small hollow in Boone County, West Virginia, struggling songwriter Jesse Walker witnesses a strange spectacle. 7 devilish figures chasing a man in a red suit toward a sleigh and 8 reindeer. When the reindeer leap skyward, taking the sleigh, devil men and Santa into the clouds, screams follow. Moments later, a large sack plummets back to earth. A magical sack that thrusts the down-on-his-luck singer into the clutches of the terrifying Yule Lord Krampus. But the blinds between good and evil become blurred as Jesse's new master reveals many dark secrets about the cherry-cheeked Santa Claus, including how half a millennium ago the jolly old saint imprisoned Krampus and usurped his magic. Now Santa's time is running short, for the Yule Lord is determined to have his retribution and reclaim Yuletide. If Jesse can survive this ancient feud, he might have the chance to redeem himself in his family's eyes, to save his own broken dreams, and to help bring the magic of Yule to the impoverished fold of Boone County. This was a total random pickup book for me. I just came across it in the bookstore and the bookseller in the store immediately saw that I was looking at it, and she came up to me and she was like, "You have to read it. It's the best thing ever. I read it last year. I'm gonna reread it this Christmas. It's fantastic." And her enthusiasm of the book just rubbed off on me, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna read it. And I'm so glad I did. I love non-traditional Christmas reads. I love horror Christmas reads. I don't know if that says anything about me, but let's just forget about that for a while and pretend that I don't have a morbid love of Christmas. Let's pretend. I do love Christmas. I do. I promise I do. But I do love a Christmas read that is different, and especially the ones that go more into the darker side, and this one definitely does that. This edition that I've been reading is published by Harper Voyager, and it is 351 pages long. But this is what it looks like. Brom is also the illustrator of the book. It has deckled edges, and it has the French flaps as well on both sides. And throughout the book there are also illustrations by Brom, and I'm going to show you one of my absolute favorites. If you follow me on Snapchat, self-promotion, I did post a picture of one of my favorites, and it's just fantastic. I have to learn to be more prepared for this and find the thing I want to show off in advance. There it is! I found it! Look at that drawing! Isn't that pretty? I mean, he's a fantastic illustrator. I love this. So you have different perspectives in this book. You have Jesse, you have Krampus, you have some of the devilish creatures that help Krampus out, and you get to see some of Santa's side of the story, and also Jesse's ex-wife and her new husband. This is a third-person perspective story, and it just follows from the night of the incident with Santa and the sleigh and goes up to about a few days after Christmas, I think. But it's really a short period of time that this goes through, but so much happens, and very early on in the book it just goes batshit crazy, and it's super dark. I didn't expect it to be as dark and heavy as it was, but it really did surprise me in a good way, and I super enjoyed this. It was suspenseful, it was magical in a very dark way, and it was very, very different. Now, I loved Brom's way of writing. He's very to the point. He has a very good voice for every character. I think one of the most favorite thing about this story is how it kind of blurs the lines between good and evil for the reader as well, because For a moment there, I was really rooting for Krampus, and I was like, yeah, he's a bad guy. And then kind of shifts back and forth, and you're really not sure who you want to be rooting for, because it is a complex story about what really happened between Krampus and Santa. So that was one of my favorite things about this story, and I love when books do that to you, when they put you on a spot where you're not really sure what's going on or who to trust. Brom did an amazing job with just that. In this story, Brom has also incorporated a lot of Norse mythology that I think was amazing, and I've been wanting to have more of that in the literature that I read these days, because I think it's really a fascinating subject. And yes, so I'm gonna cut this review off here, make it short and sweet, and just say that this was a fun, fantastic, and wonderful dark ride. And if you are looking for a Christmas read that is really something different and a whole new take on Santa and Christmas and Yuletide, then I would definitely recommend Krampus the Yule Lord. I will be checking out more of Brom's writing, because if any one of his other books are as good as this one, then I might have found myself a new favorite author. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read anything by Brom and what you thought of it. And also, if you have any untraditional Christmas reads to recommend, please feel free to tell me. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video soon. Goodbye!